Hey Vikings faithful, Skol Nation, what's good? It's your die-hard Vikings fan here, bringing you the hottest scoop straight from the NFL rumor mill. Today we're diving into the Aaron Rodgers saga, that Aaron Rodgers and what it means for our Minnesota Vikings. Teaser alert, the four-time MVP's future is hanging in the balance, and it's got Pittsburgh buzzing, Minnesota watching, and retirement looming. But here's the hook. Could our Vikings still be in the game? Or are we all in on J.J. McCarthy? Let's break it down with all the passion of a U.S. Bank Stadium roar. Stick with me. Picture this. Aaron Rodgers, the guy who's tormented our Vikings for years in that Packers green, hasn't said a peep in months. Total radio silence. It's April 7th, 2025, and the NFL world is losing its mind trying to figure out what's next for the 41-year-old legend. Three paths are on the table. Joining the Pittsburgh Steelers, waiting for a Minnesota Vikings lifeline, or calling it a career. The tension's thicker than a Minnesota winter, and every Vikings fan is wondering, could he really wear purple? Let's dig into the first twist of this wild story. Here's where it gets juicy. Ian Rappaport from NFL Network dropped a bomb on Good Morning Football. He said, "There's no other spots. So if Aaron Rodgers is going to play football in 2025, it's going to be for the Pittsburgh Steelers." Ouch, right? That stings for us Vikings fans who've been dreaming of flipping the script on Rodgers. But hold up, Rappaport's ruling out Minnesota for now, not forever. The Steelers are in pole position, but there's more to unpack. What do you think, Skol Squad? Sound off in the comments. Now, let's talk about our Viking side of this drama. Minnesota apparently kicked the tires on bringing Rodgers in. Imagine that, the enemy turned ally. But the brass decided to roll with J.J. McCarthy, our 2024 first-round pick, instead. Smart move or mischance? McCarthy's a second-year guy with all the potential in the world, but he's untested after missing his rookie season. The Vikings are betting on him to shine this spring, and unless he flops big time, Rodgers isn't in the cards right now. Are you hyped for J.J., or do you wish we'd chased the veteran? Flip the script to Pittsburgh. They're all in on Rodgers like it's 4th and goal. Mike Tomlin's crew had him at their facility back in March, and get this, Rodgers even threw with DK Metcalf, the stud wideout they snagged this offseason. That's some serious chemistry brewing. Steelers owner Art Rooney chimed in at the NFL annual meetings, saying they're seeing positive signs, but won't wait forever. The clock's ticking, and Pittsburgh's ready to pounce. Does that make you nervous, Vikings fans? Or are we cool with our own plan? Here's the kicker. Rappaport's got a hunch Rodgers could spill the beans before the 2025 NFL draft. He said, "Wouldn't be surprised if there's an announcement from him in the next couple of weeks. It has to be before the draft." Why? Because if Rodgers keeps the Steelers hanging by late April, they might grab a QB in the draft anyway. Think about it, Pittsburgh's got a playoff-caliber roster, and Rodgers could be their missing piece. How would you feel if he lands there and we face him twice a year? Let's zoom in on Minnesota's master plan. The Vikings aren't just sitting pretty, they're building around McCarthy like he's the next big thing. Rappaport hinted that unless something catastrophic happens, like an injury or a total meltdown from J.J., Rodgers is a break-the-glass emergency option. Our front office is banking on youth, not a 41-year-old vet, to lead us to the promised land. Are you buying this strategy, Vikings Nation? Drop your take below. I want to hear it. Now let's squash some rumors. Retirement's been floating around like a bad pass, but Rappaport's not buying it. He said, "The specter of retirement doesn't seem likely, but it'll be considered an option until he decides." Rodgers still wants to sling it, and with the Vikings out for now, Pittsburgh's the hot ticket. Imagine him in black and yellow torching defenses. Does that fire you up or freak you out as a Vikings fan? Let's debate it. We're nearing the endgame here. Rappaport's final word? Lots of positive momentum between Rodgers and the Steelers. It's the most likely place by far. That's the reality check for us Vikings diehards. But here's the suspense. Rodgers hasn't signed anything yet, and until he does, there's a sliver of hope. Could Minnesota swoop in late if McCarthy stumbles? It's a long shot, but this is the NFL. Crazier things have happened. What's your gut telling you, Skol fam? Alright, Vikings faithful, we've dissected this Aaron Rodgers roller coaster from every angle. Pittsburgh's the frontrunner, Minnesota's focused on J.J. McCarthy, and retirement's on the back burner. The next few weeks could shake up the NFL, and we'll be watching every move. What's your prediction? Hit the comments, smash that like button if you're pumped for Vikings news, and subscribe for more updates straight from the heart of Skol Nation. Share this with your crew. Let's keep the purple pride alive.